What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. A link will be in the description box below. As usual, go get it. This video is entitled The Average American Man. I ain't going to do all this OBS stuff. So right now, this is a picture of the average American man right here. I definitely don't look like a white dude that's built like that, but that's the composite of the average American man. Okay? So, now, the reason I'm making this video is because what happens is a lot of us have an issue with understanding what the average is, right? The median, the mean, whatever, depending on how you're looking at stuff. So, here's what we're going to do. That's the average body type. I'm going to get to that in a second. The average height for the American man is 5'9.5", 5'9.5". So a lot of you guys are feeling discriminated against when you're average, when you're below average, average, or above average. Like people have these hyper averages, right? And because because nobody ever puts out the average, you're made to feel some type of way about something that you might even be above. So me, I'm 5'8", so I'm below average, right? But I don't have a problem with that. But some people do have a problem with that, right? But here's the thing. Because I know the average, and I don't really care, but there are people who do. It bothers people, but there are people who are 5'9", 5'9.5" that people consider, they're short. And guys be like, well, I'm short because I'm 5'9.5". You average. Or I'm short because I'm 5'10". Actually, you're above average. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not, because we talk about women having this, he has to be above 6 feet. Well, if average is 5'9", you're taller, as long as you're taller than 5'9.5", you're up, you're getting up there. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing, because what we're talking about is people who, in America, we have all these exceptions. Everybody is looking for an exception to the rule, something that blows the norm out of the water, right? So we need to know what the norm is. This is why I'm making this video. Now, body type. As you can see in the beginning of this video, that was the average body type. That's average. Now, if you're better than that, you're above average. If you're worse than that, you're below average. If you're that, you're average. So when people are talking about, I'm looking for a person that's built like such and such and such and such. Well, that's nice, but you need to know for yourself what the average is. You need to know for yourself, okay, well, I'm either better than that, I'm that, or I'm worse than that. Like me, I'll fit I'm below average in height, but I'm above average in body type. You know what I'm saying? So a person like me be like, well, I ain't as tall as they come, but I got these guns, pimp. Yeah. So you get that type of ideology that goes with it. So that balances something out for something, right? So you can get in the gym and change your body type. See, you can't change your height, but you can make your body as best as you can. And another thing about this body type thing, people assume that your body, the way it looks, if you're aesthetically better than somebody, that you're a better athlete. That is not the case. People who have a body built for use might not have the most aesthetic body. Because people who quote unquote bodybuilders, you don't see bodybuilders. How many bodybuilders you seeing as NBA athletes or football players or baseball players or boxers or wrestlers, MMA fighters, hockey players? You don't, because their bodies are built different. They have different uses. So just like when they have the ESPN body issue, you see people who are in shape but they're not like Lee Haney, Tony Atlas, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Jay Cutler. You get what I'm saying? Ronnie Coleman. They're not like that. They're not like that. You're not running around with people built like Cali Muscle. It's not happening. Pump chasers. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. So you got to learn that. That's your body type. But that's the average. You're above average. Cool. So we're going to get into something else. The next one is income. Now, if I had to make this video over because I was like, the average American income is like the average American median household income is like $57,000. So if you are an individual who makes more than that, you're better than the average household. Now you can look at the average household as single or married. You get what I'm saying? But I did a little digging because I used to hear BGS talk about numbers. So basically, if you make over $40,000, you're in the 55% of Americans make $40,000 and under. 54.6. So 55% of Americans make $40,000 and under. So if you make over $40,000, you're above average. If you make above 60, I think 60, you're in the 65th. Well, the 35th percentile, because 65% of people in America make less than that. When you get to 80,000, it's 75. You get what I'm saying? When you get to the millions, that's all the 1%ers, right? So when somebody says, I'm looking for a person who makes this amount of money, don't worry about that, because single incomes and married households are completely different. Like when people say they're looking for a six-figure guy, one of the things is married incomes can average around six figures. That's because two incomes come together. But it seems to be the average is around 74,000. Because the man and the woman are maybe making around 37 apiece. So that's the average. You get what I'm saying? So that's the average American. So if somebody's like, oh, you only make this amount of money, don't sweat that, because two things people didn't take into consideration: age, and debt. Because college loans and notes and all that, just because you make a certain amount of income, there can be somebody you can make significantly more than somebody as far as take home pay, and wind up with significantly less as far as actually dollars in your pocket. And the age of people, because we're talking from a range from 16 when you're first able to work till a day before you're about to be dead. All right? So that's the average. And then all of this stuff has that age equivalent in it. But I'm going to get to something else. We're going to get a little kinky. So I Googled, I said, what is the average American penis size? Because I know some of y'all guys, maybe I don't have enough. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't care. But the average American penis size was like 5.6 inches. It like when you look at the chart, this goes from 4.9 to 5.1 and to 5.6. So I'm gonna give you 5.6. And somebody, if you got 4.9, you're like, I'm gonna take the 4.9, cuz whatever. So if you're above 5.6 inches, you're above average. And I'm black. We ain't got to talk about all that. Okay, but if I take those four categories, I'm below average in height, above average in body type, above average in income, and above average in that thing. But so I don't care. I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all don't even know the average. And that's the issue. That's the real issue. Some of you guys don't even know the average, and you're not taking into consideration the age factor in this, and you're not considering, you know, you might fluctuate up and down. You know, your body might go up and down and change as far as your type concerned. You know, your money might go up and down as far as the economy is concerned. You know, your height when you're fully grown adult is not going to change. Your penis size is probably not going to change. I know y'all been looking at them penis pills on them porn sites, but I wouldn't trust it if I was you. You know, y'all sitting there with oil and grease trying to stretch your thing. But that's the thing, like, you got to at least know the average. And because if you don't know the average, people can tell you anything. And some of y'all are insecure because people told y'all below average when y'all not. So this is just bringing balance to the conversation and say, look, man, you may be above average, and you let somebody talk you into believing that you're below average. So this is why I did this video. Y'all have a good day on that one. Peace.